Real shit, yo.
social animals. They can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself. I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself.
Hmm. Hello, guys. Wait, let me adjust the camera. Oh my god. Is the I think the focus is not working right. Oh my god. Ah, I think it will be fine eventually. Hopefully. Let me clean it. Give me a second. Give me and you guys. You don't deserve the intro today. Not a single comment in the chat. What are you doing? Are you sleeping, guys? Come on. Come on. Oh, the focus is perfect now. Awesome. Kirkwood. How are you doing, brother? I'm good, But, guys, you don't deserve the intro today. No comments. Everybody's sleeping. What's up? Is everybody sad? Is everybody scared? Please tell me you are scared and sad because that's what I want to hear. I want to hear your despair, your doubts, your uncertainty. Yo, George, how are you doing, sir? How are you doing? I'm doing fine, man. I'm chilled. Actually, I've been working on some stuff. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I wanted to stream yesterday, but then I was like, I was working and just forgot to be honest. They are sleeping on PLS and the PLS stream. They are sleeping on those amazing coins. George, welcome, sir. Um, yes, sir. BitcoinHEX 1000x minimum. Like that's bare minimum. That's bare minimum, right? We expect more, obviously. Scared to win too much, man. Exactly. Those are very wise words, sir, because you should be scared to win a lot. It's not easy. And sometimes you don't know what to do with yourself because you're not prepared, you're not ready. And if you can hodl until 1000x or above, man, that's life changing. That's what we're here for, right? I see people like, oh, you can do 10x and 20x with hex. I'm laughing because look, we're aiming for much higher, right? This is we're aiming for crazy numbers. That's what we're doing here. So, did you know? Did you know the what's the $10 dev holds USDT? I have no idea what that. What's the $10 dev? You need to explain yourself, Kirkwood, because I don't understand your words. I'm sorry, I'm retarded, so not really my fault. Not really my fault that I'm retarded. But what do you mean? Dev holds. I don't know what that is, bro. Explain. I like those, by the way. I like the RH meme stablecoins. I like the trio, USDT, USDC, DAI. Obviously, DAI is my favorite, but because it's my favorite, it's probably the one that you should ignore, right? Because the other ones have less attention. So, Pedro, we want plus 100x, sir. I'm here for 1000x minimum, right? I care about 4 digits, right? If you can get 4 digits pump, I'm happy. Less than that is just, not interesting. And look, most already doing 2000x. Pump is doing 1000x. So, those cons are already doing those numbers. Of course, we're measuring from launch. And I know people will complain, oh, but nobody bought at launch. It was like the deploy. I know, but we need to measure from somewhere, right? And you should measure from when it started. I understand. Some other coins, people don't want to measure from launch either because they went below the launch price, which is fine, right? Or because the launch price, they're like still down the launch price, so they don't want to do that. And I understand, but the RH memes are just better because we can measure from launch, which is better, in my humble opinion. Okay, you said okay, I got it, Kirkwood, 210. Yes, I mean, sure, why not $10, man? It's possible. It's like any number that you throw, it's possible. It just depends on liquidity and buyers. It's simple as that. So you can throw any crazy number because it's actually possible. As I told you guys, some of these coins are already doing 2000x. So I mean, what else? What else do you need? What else do you want? We want more, actually. We want more gains, right? Bigger gains, larger gains, crazier numbers. If it's doing 2000x now, it can certainly do 200,000x. 2 millionx, why not? I see no reason why it can't do that. We're just constrained by our lack of imagination, right? And of course today we'll have to discuss the infamous tweet from Richard Hart. He's not behind pump tires. Told you. Yeah. Yeah, we're having fun. We're definitely having fun because you guys know I love uncertainty. I love uncertainty. The more information that I have, the better, not the worse. And some people can't deal with information. They're just too sentimental, too emotional. They want to be ruined. Like, sorry, they want to be right. The most important thing for them is like, I know I'm right. Look, we're not playing that game. We're not playing that game. We know that we are speculating. We know that. That's the game we are playing. This is like pDAI, but with the exception that is the likelihood, in terms of probabilities, connecting Richard to pump tires, it's way more likely and it's easier, right? Than saying, oh, there's going to be a PEPE. For example, I'm just using an example, right? Could be a bad example, I understand, but it's the one that came to mind, you know. But let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. We'll have time to discuss that. We'll have time to check the tweet, do everything. And look, it's good that actually we took some time, you know, to digest the information, let Richard reply to everybody, do whatever he wants, and then we can, you know, analyze the information with, you know, not how do you say it? Not hot-headed, right? You have time to digest it. That's what I mean. So. But I think it will happen this year. For what? For ah yeah, you can think that you're absolutely allowed to, sir. We could have an extended season, extended bull run. Like there's a many number of possibilities. I think it's going to be this year. I actually think my prediction still stands. I told you guys, and we can see that tweet. I told you. My prediction for the top is between 16th of October today and 31 of December. So the time is now for when I thought the top was going to be in. So if we had the Bitcoin top already on the 6th of August, 6th of October or something like that, it is possible. I don't think so. I think it's unlikely, and I think we're going to have another leg up. But we must look at information that we have, right? So, and I did this prediction like months ago. So I already, you know, saw that if this behaved more or less like previous years, we should have the top around the 16th of October, like as a starting point. But we can stretch that, right? Because each bull run is a little bit different than the other, to be honest. They're right, not exactly the same, so we stretch a little bit or shorten, right? So it's possible that we have the top on the 6th of October, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be a bit later. This is just like, you know, a bear trap and or a bull trap. No, I don't remember the correct term. I think it's a bull trap. I think. Sorry for the wrong term. But anyways, my point is we're gonna pump, right? At some point, like we're gonna do 100x, right? Very fast on a lot of coins. And when that happens, then we're closer to the end, right? Then we just have probably a couple weeks more, and then we start falling, something like that. But look, this is like speaking generally, right? Like Bitcoin going up and then Ethereum, etc. But these things can change a little bit, right? And remember HEX, everything was going down and HEX was going up, right? So we don't have to follow the markets, you know, like, you know, we didn't need to copy, right, the market in terms of dates or prices or anything. So and we know that because Bitcoin was pumping, Solana was pumping, Ethereum, even Ethereum has been pumping, and, you know, PulseChain hasn't been doing much. So we know that these things don't need to they kind of rhyme, but they don't need to happen at the same time, right? That's what I'm trying to say, anyways. So let me see more of your comments. But just to reply to Abdallah, you deserve this reply. Yes, I think we're gonna do more than 100x, and I think it's still gonna be this year, right? It's still gonna be this year. But that's just my personal analysis. I could be wrong, so you could stretch this a little bit further. Absolutely fine. So yeah, that's my humble opinion. Is an alright whale makes too many memes though? Yeah, maybe. What is lunch price? Man, lunch price, it depends on each one of the coins, right? The lunch price is how much money the deployer put in, how much, like it's the first transaction, how many coins you got, and the PLSX deposit. That's the lunch price, right? Lunch price is just the basically the deployer lunch price, the first transaction that happens. That is the lunch price, right? Because that price depends, right, on the number of coins that deployer gets on the first transaction, or in reverse, how much PLS he deposits, right? Because it's the reverse. So that is actually factually the lunch price, okay? However you want to measure it, you can measure from, for example, the local bottom, right? Sometimes I do that. Like for example, on that Twitter I'm talking about, and like we can see that in a second, where I predicted the tops, I used the local bottoms. I didn't use lunch price, right? I just used like local bottoms, right? At the time, the bottoms at the time that I saw at the time, that I was like, okay, I think this is probably the bottom, so I'm going to use these prices, right? So that's just a like an example. And look, I think using the local bottoms, right, it's better because you had the initial pump and dump, and now you have the time for accumulation. So this means that it's it's a fairer price, right? It's a price where a lot of people were able to get in, right? So I prefer to use actually bottom prices, local bottom prices, but this is just personal preference, right? You should measure from lunch, just being honest. Okay, if you're just checking ROI, just measure from lunch because that's the actual truth. Okay. Thank you, sir. Oh my God, wait, my mouse is going crazy again. Okay. Kirill, welcome, sir. Most energizing streamer, bro. I try to be excited all the time. Sometimes I'm not, right? I'm only human, but I am excited about the RH memes and like this Richard Hart craziness. I loved it. I think it was very positive. I just hope. And look, somebody told me something that was like just blew my mind because I've been like, oh man, why isn't Richard streaming? And the only thing I still don't understand is like, why is he not streaming, like doing Twitter Spaces or whatever, right? Yeah, that's like it doesn't compute with me, right? I'm a scientist. I need to see information objectively, and that I cannot fit this anywhere. But somebody told me today on Twitter Spaces that it could be illegal to actually stream when you're wanted by Interpol. I did not check this at all. Okay, so I just took it as face value what they were telling me, and I was like, okay, right. I chose to believe that. I didn't check that. Okay, I'm just telling you what I was told, and this is pure speculation and did not check this information. But if it's true, which makes sense, right? It's kind of seems reasonable that if you're wanted for something, you like if you're streaming, it's illegal in these platforms, right? Like the platforms don't allow it and they'll be blocked or something like that. Okay, that sounds reasonable, I guess. Like terms of services, right? Something like that. Okay, and yeah, it sounds reasonable. I did not check it if it's right, if it's true or not, but it's kind of sounds reasonable. So I was like, okay, makes sense, and that is a good reason, right? That is a very good reason to not stream, and also a good reason to actually want to fix this Interpol bullshit, right? And that kind of links to the money that was moved recently, right, from the OA. So that would be cool. If it's because of that, man, that's awesome. That would be amazing if we saw Richard streaming again. Look, and if he starts streaming, it's not like I'm sure that if he starts streaming, a lot of us won't stop, right? I won't stop streaming because Richard is streaming. I'm just going to enjoy his shows and then keep doing mine, right? And I think a lot of streamers will follow suit, right? They will do the same thing. So I think it will empower us, to be honest. If Richard streams, it's going to be good for us, like because he'll attract more attention. People that are in PulseChain, they want content, so they'll check other streamers, and it's good for everybody. So I'm just hopeful that he's coming back in full force. Pulse stop 2020 back. It's fine, man. I respect your opinion, sir. I hope you're right because like an extended bull run for us, it would be amazing, just amazing. But that's not what I see yet, right? So far, everything is telling me that end of the year, something like that, we're gonna have the top, right? Still this year, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Okay? I'm not gonna sell everything, right? Even if you pump a lot, I'm not gonna sell everything because I want to ride this bitch. So, like Hex, I like there was portions of Hex that I never sold because I wanted to ride it to actually see where it could go. So yeah, I always have some sort of allocation. What is the launch price of BitcoinHEX? And man, it's very easy. Do the math. Go to lore, okay, richmemes.com/lore, and there you can actually see the amount that was put in PLS, right? So with that amount, or better, go to Pump Tires, like check each coin and see the first transaction that's there. That is the launch price. Just check each one of the transactions. I can actually add the launch price on the. I mean, you have the ROI on the overview table. You have the ROI, right? So it uses the launch price. I didn't put the launch price there. I use it to calculate the ROI, right? But I can actually check the launch price for each and put it somewhere on the website, right? Next to the ROI or something, like just to tell you the launch price. But each one of them has its own lunch price, right? It depends on the amount of PLS that a lot of them have the same lunch price because the deployer use the same amount of PLS, like BitcoinHEX, DAI, USDT, like a bunch of them, right? Actually, USDT no, USDT it was the only coin that the deployer did not buy, so free lunch for USDT, which is actually hilarious if you think about it. It's actually USDT fair lunch, man. That's actually quite funny. But anyways, that's how we calculate the lunch price. It's 3K market cap. That mean Bitcoin already? Yeah, no, like BitcoinHEX right now is like 50x or something. But yes, a lot of them already done. Yes, a lot. Like the. Let's go. Let's check RH memes because it's just fucking easier than me speaking. Just speaking. And by the way, uh, I sent a link to I sent a link to Frogboy if he wants to join. By the way, I'm not sure if he's awake or not. Let me okay, I wanted to share the screen, so give me a second, guys. Sorry. Share the screen. There we go. There we go. So okay, let me, where am I need to be here somewhere. There we go. There's the Pedro. Okay. So these, let me remove the others for a second. So the lunch price, right? You already, you got, like, you don't have the lunch price here. You have the ROI, but this is using the lunch price for each one of the coins, right? So Hex is doing it's actually doing 200x. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. From lunch price, right? But don't forget, like, lunch price is the first transaction, right? So this is measuring from the first transaction. I mean, this is the deployer price, right? So it doesn't really, it's not super meaningful, right, in terms of when most people bought. Sure, but it tells you like the initial price, right? They are from the price that is now, right, compared to the price that is now. And I think that is important information to know, right? That from launch this is 200x up still, right? So after dropping like whatever 90% or something. RH deploys marketing campaign for 12 months, so why not bull run next 12 months? Man, like, sure, I understand, but I don't think I think it's quite possible that we have. Look, when I'm saying the my top, I need to I need to think of the overall market, right? We can have our own, right, run that can be like prolonged for like 1 year or even more, man. It really depends on how things go, right? Like 100%. But I don't, that depends on somebody doing something. I cannot take that into account. That's information that I cannot access, and it would be just me speculating. Like, it's double speculation, right? So I just look at the market as a whole, right? And to make this top prediction. That's probably for Bitcoin, Ethereum, like all the others. We can have our own run that's much, it's longer, right? Like 100%. That is absolutely true. So it's a strong. I'm not saying it's a strong possibility. It is a possibility for sure. For sure, sir. For sure. The cheapest way to pump the most RH memes is to inject in the smaller. Yeah, sure. Yeah, could be to inject in the smaller one. Sure. There's many strategies, right? It depends on, like, look. I'm not sure, because if you pump most a lot, because most is linked to all of them, maybe that works too. So, and there's many different strategies, right, George? We could spend hours discussing which strategy is the best, right? And even I don't know, right? I don't know. I can speculate, sure. The site is amazing. The stream energy is. Thank you, sir, bro. I appreciate your love. Much love to you too, sir. Kirill. Much love from the Pedro. Yes, 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 sir. Not gay love, bro love. Yes, not gay love. Aye, aye. Good morning from RH Sol. Yes, Kizzy, how are you doing, sir, man? RH Sol is amazing. I love it. I love the community, bro. It's your memes are amazing, sir. So yeah, man, amazing work. Keep doing, bro. Keep working, because Solana. What's the backshots? The Solana backshots, bro. That group is fucking fire every single day. These guys are crazy. I will check your memes. I need to add a bunch of the memes to the website, actually, a bunch of posts from Twitter, but I've been doing something else, which means that I cannot, like, right now I don't want to make any updates because I'm adding something that's quite significant, right? So I need to test it further. So I'm not making any updates anytime soon, I think, at least for a week, right? Until or more, probably more, because this will take a little bit longer to finish, I guess. So I'll probably not do any updates during that time, right? So yeah, some of the information that you see there, like for example, the tweet section, right, on the lore page, that will be a little bit outdated. Sorry about that, guys, but it is what it is. I'm a vampire Mexican. Yes, sir. You are vampire attacking, course. So you are a vampire, sir. Uh, man, that is funny. Like that one, that funny message from who was it? Jesus, I love it. I love the. I mean, it's not even retardedness. It's like the small mind, right? Like the small mind that you have to be to think that everything is in a vampire, like within your own chain, right? Like it's insane. But I'm just happy with that. Are you, bro? I'm not the admin for anything. Like maybe people add me as admin, but bros, I'm not. Like I don't touch that. Like I don't touch that admin shit. I don't care. I don't manage any group, so no, I'm not the admin for anything. I am not the admin for BitcoinHEX Telegram. So, um, wait, are you talking about the memes BitcoinHEX, bro? That's Richard, man. That's the original group from Telegram. That's 100% Richard. That's that for of that I'm 100. I'm certain, right? There's like obviously there's always a chance at somebody else, but like it's it's very small. It's yeah, it's Richard, yeah, for sure. I'm talking about the Bitcoin Hex memes Telegram group, right? The original one. That's yeah, that is 100% Richard. So posting the weird messages like in hex code, in hexadecimal code, etc. That's 100% him. In my opinion, right? I'm just speculating, but this is for me that one is pretty straightforward, I guess, because that group was originally created by Richard, right? And he's the only one who could migrated it, right? So it's like some other groups, but you know, it is what it is. He's not like he's posting messages in hexadecimal code. If you just go to fucking Grok or ChatGPT or whatever, just send him the message and say translate to human language, and it will do. So very easy. Yeah, in Bitcoin Hex group, exactly. Abdullah he's posting on the Bitcoin Hex meme, the original one, right, on Telegram. So let me Bitcoin Hex memes. There we go. I was posting. I posted another one. Oh, nice. Is that, did I decode? I think I decoded this one already. Let me just share the group here. Should I share it? I shouldn't share it, but I'm gonna share it anyways. I don't like to give you guys all the alpha, you know. I like to have some alpha only for myself, but you know, it's fine. This is the group. You can come here and check what I'm talking about. What Abdullah is actually asking and talking about. So this group was originally created by Richard and then migrated, but you know, who else could migrate the group, you know? Yeah. Okay, let's go actually here. Can you see Twitter? Okay, perfect. You can see Twitter, I think. Let me confirm it. Yeah, you can see. Let me zoom in. Now, let me see here. Okay, much better, I think. Ah, there we go. I was waiting for that question, guys. Ah, okay. So you think? I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. On BitcoinHEX, I think Richard is the admin. Yes, yeah, 100%. And no, Abdullah, I'm not the admin of that group. Obviously not, sir. Dude, of course not. Yeah, exactly. He posted a lot of like if you check, like just check all the messages, like the earlier ones as well, because he posted like a lot of like even I'm gonna say weird shit, like even stuff that made me like doubt, like what the fuck, bro. So I mean, but it's good. Look, everything that creates speculation and gives you uncertainty, it's amazing. And that people are so fucking retarded. They don't understand the simple concept of look. Why does any chain pumps harder before there is a product? It's like Cardano, for example. It's a very simple example. Why? Because it's the dreams, right? You're dreaming. You're making all these conceptions of reality of how it's going to be. That's going to be the best thing. Blah blah. Blah. So it's like you should apply that to everything, right? Everything in crypto, right? If you have uncertainty, people can make history, like stories. They can create their own narratives and you know, it's just like the limit is it's their imagination, right? So it's like pDAI in the early days, like oh, it can go to one, it can peg, blah blah blah. It's the same thing, right? It's only limited by your own imagination, right? So it's but so that's why I like these, like you know, mysteries like the BitcoinHEX group, etc. And that's why I love this answer from Richard, right? Because it's like it gives you more uncertainty, and this is amazing. I think this is amazing for price appreciation, especially because look, this is the question. Why did the launch pump tires after saying that blah 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 blah? So first the question is kind of like, bro, you shouldn't ask a question like this. Should just if you like if you wanted to ask him why did he launch pump tires? You should ask him, why did you launch pump tires? That's it, right? That's don't the rest is a little bit unnecessary, right? Because people change their minds, right? Is the music okay? Yeah, okay. I think. By the way, guys, tell me if the music is okay. But this was a very good answer. Like first, this made a lot of people. I told you so, which was like I was a little bit surprised, to be honest, because he's not telling you anything directly. He's just saying, look, fuck your presupposition that I launched pump tires. Okay. He's not saying I did not launch pump tires, or he's not saying I launched pump tires. He's just saying fuck your presupposition that I launched pump tires. That's it. Very simple information. You're making a presupposition, okay, and I'm not confirming it, or denying it. I'm just saying, yeah, fuck it. Like you could 100% say, oh, but that could mean that he didn't launch. Sure, absolutely could mean. It could also mean that he doesn't want to be connected to it, right? That's it. Like a very simple answer. If he did want to say I did not launch it, he could have just written I did not launch it, right? But that wasn't the words that he chose, right? The word choice is very important, obviously, right? I cannot ignore, right, what he wrote. I need to take it at face value, and at face value, what he's telling me is that fuck your presupposition that I launched pump tires. He's not saying that he did it or he didn't do it. And look, man, I wasn't expecting him to come at any point and say, "Oh, I launched pump tires." Like we discussed this already, guys. That would be extremely stupid, extremely retarded. It's like, guy, did you not learn anything from the past 4 years? Like, of course he learned. Like, why? Like, what benefit would bring him associating himself to a pump tires platform, right? To a bonding curve platform? None. Absolutely none. None. Zero. It's the benefit would be for us, right? Only. That's it. Like zero for him. There will be no benefit at all associating yourself as a founder, right? So I don't understand why people are expecting him to come forward and say, guys, I launched pump tire. No, man, it's crazy. That makes absolutely no sense. Bro, I just woke up. No, Frog Boy, fuck your coffee. Come straight to the fucking office, sir. You are late. You are late, and thus you need to come immediately without a coffee. I'm kidding. Take your time, bro. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Take your time, enjoy your coffee, listen first, man, enjoy the conversation. Then when you're like, nah, this fucking retard is wrong, I need to correct him, then you join to shut me the fuck up. Now, but anyways, guys, this is my interpretation, right, of the information. I don't think he wants to be associated with it. He already did so many tweets about pump tires, like, about most price, about like everything. So there's enough information if you want, right? There's like plenty of information. He likes pump tires. His association with pump tires is like he's tweeting about pump tires. So that's it. He put pump tires on the marketing device. So I mean, like, you don't need to spell everything out, right? You don't need but okay, maybe you need the binding contract saying that, oh, I Richard Schuller, whatever my name is, I created pump tires. Guys, come on, this is like crazy. The guy was charged by the SEC for HEX and PulseChain, and like, you think that he wants to associate himself with new products, with new coins? Probably not. That would be a smart thing to do. At least in my interpretation, that would be a very smart thing to do, not to associate yourself with anything else, after the things that happen to you. That's pretty obvious to me. So, yeah. I don't know. I think better questions are like, which meme do you prefer? Those are good questions to ask him, right? Because you're just trying to get some information out of him, right? Not like, oh, did you launch it? But like something more, something that we could use, right? To spike people against each other, like in a good way. You guys know that I love the war type mentality, right? So I think it's good that we're infighting a little bit. Always good infighting at some level, right? I don't believe that everybody together, like, well, I think that's bullshit. That's insane, and that's not even Richard Hart, like, at all. So anybody that's saying that we all need to be friends, probably they have something to hide, or like they don't want people after them for some reason, right? Which is weird to me. It's weird to me. Why would you want everybody to be friends, even scammers and shit? Like, no. Fuck that shit. Never. No. I'm not. I don't support that type of message. I never will. Don't forget, guys. I'm extremely racist and all the bad things. So I support war. Obviously, that's my default, right? Now we need to be at a little bit at war against each other. Always. Just to put them, like, always ready for combat, right? When they're not ready, you attack them with some cool memes showing that RH memes are better for price performance than cars, for example, and they get like all riled up, like Brizology, for example. You get so angry. I like it. That's what I want. That's what I like. Um, that's how early X people faded Hex by thinking away, holding big supply. Yeah, it's I mean, look, it's not, I don't think it even needs like mental gymnastics. It's like I understand. It's like the same with DOA, right? I understand people saying, "Oh, DOA holds 90%. This is this is crazy." I understand where they're coming from. It's not that I agree with them, but I just try to think like using their own logic. Like we can do that, guys. That's not hard, right? You can understand somebody else where they're coming from, put yourself in their shoes, right? It's not that they're wrong or right. It's just that you try to understand their perspective, and their perspective is very simple. Some guy could just dump it on accident, for example, got hacked, whatever. Sure, it's not that that thing is impossible. No, I'm not saying that he would do it in a bad way, just an accident, for example. Sure, sure, that is possible. It's not likely, but I understand when people make those kind of judgments, right? I understand. It's not that I agree with them, but I see where they're coming from. I think I see where they're coming from. I think the benefit completely outweighs the potential problems, like 100%. But it's still understandable why some people are against it. It's like negotiating Richard with pump tires. Like we're always going to do that, right? In among our community, right? Because we see the evidence and we're like, no, like there's like plenty of evidence, right? Connecting bots. So it probably is him. But I understand when people are like, no, not him. I want a signed letter. I understand that. It's like I don't agree with that. I think it's absolutely fucking insane, but it's fair. I won't criticize. Well, I'm going to criticize, but I'm not going to be like, it's fine. You can have that opinion, right? It's even good for us, right? Because I like when there's doubt, when there's uncertainty, when people want to sell, when they're like, oh, this is too much for me. This is good. It's an opportunity, right? To buy more, before they go to 1000x, 100x, whatever number it is, right? Whatever final number it is, it's opportunity. It's very good opportunity in my opinion, because at the end of the day it doesn't matter if it's Richard or if it's not Richard. It doesn't matter. That's not the point, right? That's like, who gives a shit? Some deployer has a bunch of coins that he hasn't sold yet, so that's what the information that we have, right? That's the empiric truthful information, and using that information we know that so far looks good. And look, if he sold, let's imagine deployer sold everything. Look, I would even be more bullish, right? So what, like, is there anything that could actually happen that would not make me bullish? Because when I think of the worst case scenario, man, I think it's like, oh, the deployer dumps everything, man. Oof, big week, and then he's out, man. I don't care. Like, these coins are not inflationary, so that's it. It's very simple, bro. It's very simple. It's not that he can mint more, so he can't. Yeah, pDAI has these at the moment. What you need to be more specific. I don't understand your comment, Abdullah. Be specific. What does pDAI have at this moment? Uncertainty? I think it's different, right? I think with pDAI, Richard was very direct in the words that it shows many times in many different situations. In the past, it said literally pDAI is crap. Like he repeated it again, like this time in many different ways. I don't put them in the same category, in the sense that at least to me this Richard reply is a little bit it's different, right? Again, it's just fuck your presupposition that lunch put tires, right? It's not confirming or denying. He's just telling some guy like, fuck your presupposition. Like, why are you presupposing stuff? That's it. It is not saying that he didn't launch or that he did launch, right? And that is the correct attitude. Like, not linking yourself to any of this shit. Perfect. Smart. You can speak about it if you like. It doesn't mean that you found it, so you don't have any of the problems that come attached with founding something, right? You can just like, oh, I like this. I saw this shit and this was amazing. And that was so lucky that I was the first one to tweet about it. Thanks, Richard, right? That's what he can say. I was look, guys, I was lucky. I just happened to, Google pump tires just because I was like, in the mood for some pump tires, and then actually I found this on PulseChain. I was like, oh my god, this is actually amazing. And I checked the code. Imagine this is Richard speaking, like just me imagine Richard speaking. And yeah, I checked the can share. That could be it, right? Who knows? Who knows what happened, right? But he was the first one tweeting about it. That we know for sure. But it doesn't mean he found it. No, absolutely fucking not. It does. But you can make the connection, I guess, if you want, right? It's not crazy to make that connection. That's what I mean. So yeah, there we go. I hope we have more of this. It would, like, what I would like is Richard, like, live streaming. That would be even better. But this is quality shit, yeah. Like, interacting with the community on Twitter, like it's already good. I'm already happy with that, right? Making small steps, it's good, right? At least he's responding to people, sometimes aggressive, sometimes just like nice responses. So it's good. It feels like the old Richard, right? The old guy that's always ready to answer everything. And I like that. I like that Richard. Like, I don't like the Richard that blocks everybody and just like, no, I can talk about this. I don't like that. I like the Richard who's open to debate everybody and just come at me, bro. I like that. I like that attitude. It's good, right? And look, now it's harder, right? Because there's a lot of coins like associated, right, to him, and a lot of them are not doing well so far. So I'm not saying it is his responsibility, but it's not easy for him as the founder, right, to be speaking publicly and defending, etc., when the price is down so much, right? It's not easy, right? We have to be honest. So I imagine if it were me, it would be very hard, right? Because it's a very easy attack vector. Like, look at the fucking charts, bro. It's down 90%. Boom. What can you say? You cannot deny, right? That's why I think these RH memes are awesome, because when somebody, oh, what about your coins are down? And you're like, nah, look at these 20 fucking coins, brah. Boom. Boom. Explosion of pump. See? This is factual, right? That's why I think he likes them. And I'm not saying that he holds any. I'm just saying that as a concept, he likes it because they're pumping. So, and price, we know, Richard. We know that price is the ultimate thing, is the ultimate seducer for new buyers. It's what we need, right? Oh, ooh, we have a frog. We have a frog joining. Boom, let me add him. There we go, Mr. Frog. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, Pedro, good morning. Good morning,
sir. Good morning.
Brother, how are we? I'm so sorry. I just woke up, started scrolling, and I
why apologize, bro? It's like 5 a.m. over there, bro. Like, you're waking up with the chicken. So, man, it's fine, bro. It's absolutely fine. How are you doing, man?
Dude, fantastic, dude. It was so good before I went to sleep that we were both on a space with
exactly.
We're just chilling, man. So, what's new? Like, everything. I haven't caught anything you've said on the stream so far, so I do apologize. But like, what's exciting you? What's spicy?
Okay, how can I resume everything that we've been discussing? But let's see. I think it's easy, right? So we started by kind of discussing the general mood, right? The fact that Richard is back, right, tweeting, and that's positive. I was saying that I wanted him to stream, but did you catch on the live spaces on the previous one when somebody told me there? I don't remember who told me, right? I think it was a guy called Joe, but I don't remember. Maybe Iceman, I don't remember which one. But somebody told me, oh yeah, Richard is not streaming because he can't. Because if he does stream while on Interpol blacklist, like his account can be banned or something. I was like, oh,
that was Extrovert.
Extrovert, okay, yeah, awesome, Extrovert, yes, thank you for the correction. Extrovert, thank you, sir. He's a builder, by the way, so Extrovert369, I think is his name. Follow him, by the way. So that was good information, right? I did not know that. I had no fucking clue.
That was good information.
That was, but look, I didn't check it. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm believing the guy. I'm trusting that this information is actually correct, right? I did not check it. I'm just taking at face value that what the guy said is true, right? But if it is true, that it makes sense, right? Because like we've discussed this so many times, Frog Boy, that I was like, man, I don't understand why Richard doesn't stream. Like that was always my thing, right? I didn't get it. I didn't see any reason. I was like, maybe the prices, but maybe I don't get it. Now that is a good, but that is a good reason. That is a very good reason, to be honest. Yeah. to not get
yeah,
banned.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was good. Well, it's definitely a nice, good data point to
Yes.
that we can verify later on.
Oh yeah, and
Because
then, like guys, you can search the terms and conditions of Twitter, or and like just check if this what I'm saying, what I'm relaying to you is actually factual or not, right? I did not want to check the fucking terms and services of X. Like, come on, guys, I'm lazy now. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take it as face value, guys, because I trust people. Yes.
I think Extrovert was also being specific about YouTube. I think he was talking
I
about
was
YouTube.
was YouTube? Okay, maybe it's YouTube. Sorry if I
But
said
either
X,
way-
but maybe it's YouTube. I don't know.
Either way, it's a cool idea, and if we can verify it, boom, awesome.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it makes sense that the 20 million were moved around, right? Maybe to pay the Interpol thing. I don't. Who knows? That would make sense, right? Because it
Yeah,
was.
well-
I think Finland was like was around $20 million, right? Something like that. I think so.
Yeah, something around in that ballpark.
Yeah.
Bro, but what's up with all the action that's happening in the past?
Oh,
week,
yeah.
dude? What
Oh,
the
yeah.
hell, dude?
And
What's going on?
we were
It's-
now we were discussing that infamous tweet that so many people are now calling to our attention, because they are saying that Richard denies pump tires, denies being connected, and thus the RH meme narrative is dead, going to zero.
They wish it was
Finito.
dead. They really wish it was dead.
No, they wish they wish it were that. They would
Man.
be so happy if we just came back to cars. I know that
Yeah.
that's what they truly feel, guys. They don't like us. That's why I'm in war mode, because I'm not friendly. I know I can see through all their bullshit. Sorry, guys, I like them, but at the same time, you cannot fucking play me. Come on. I'm older.
Yeah,
I know I
exactly,
look young,
exactly.
but I'm older. I'm ancient, so you cannot play that shit on me. I use the force as well. You cannot do force tricking that doesn't work on me. I'm like, what? Oh, that doesn't work on me. Literally, nah, I refuse. So I know that they're being friendly because they have to, right? And I don't like that. I'm like, nah, no. Let's go to war. I prefer that. So
Yeah.
So my mindset right now is like, nah, fuck this nice bullshit. No, finito. We need to destroy them with fucking ROI, with numbers, with charts, with you'll prefer
Yeah.
your fucking coin. Why is it down 90% while mine is up 2000x? Why, bro?
Yeah.
Why?
And
This is what
shit
I'm
posting.
and shit posting and memes, right? Like they say something, boom, meme on their face. That's it. We call the army, we call the Solana backshot guys, and they fucking destroy them.
Yeah. Our front line.
Our frontline, man, those guys are crazy. They are a proper frontline.
Man.
They are an actual frontline, right? They're amazing, man. There's they're amazing. They're crazy. They're in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, this
yeah.
tweet is very bullish. Man, it literally bull posting pump tires and the
Yes.
whole narrative.
Exactly.
Oh man, it's
People
good,
are like,
good.
first people only read the first one. Even I was only focused right now on the first sentence, right? Which it
Yeah.
doesn't confirm or deny anything. It just tells the guy, oh, look, bro, fuck your presupposition that I launched this. That's it. That's the first, it's not
Yeah.
saying I did not launch it. He's not saying I did launch it. It's saying just, you made a presupposition, so fuck you for making that. To me, it's like, why are you making a presupposition without asking me first, bruh? Huh?
Yeah.
That's what I read. That's what I interpret. But look, this is open to interpretation. Obviously,
Yeah.
obviously it is. But in my mind, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter at the end of the day. If he's behind it, if he's not behind it, it doesn't fucking matter, right? It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter. This is just a narrative that we're building, right? We call them RH memes because he was the first one tweeting about pump tires. So
Yeah.
pump tires
yeah.
deployer did 20 memes. He was the first one talking about it. That's it. We're simple men. We're simple beings, right? So
Yeah, exactly. And brother, this tweet, he gives them a sentence. Fuck your presupposition that I launched pump tires, and then after that one sentence, he gives us a whole paragraph bull posting on pump tires.
no, read it, please, Frogboy. Can you read it? Can you read it for us in your
All right,
beautiful
let's do
frog voice?
Okie dokie. So, fuck your presupposition that I launched pump tires. Some portion of people are degenerates and have to bet on JPEGs to keep from Jonasing. One of the most successful chains this cycle had its claim to fame on a similar idea, but they dumped their fees on people's heads.
He's talking about
So-
Solana, by the way. obviously.
Yeah, Solana. So if you want to attract new users, like say the president or his team was attracted to Sol because that's where all the degenerating was going on, and it wasn't just him. It was lots of other famous people as well. They could have launched on Pulse, but the infra wasn't there. Thus, if people bring new audiences to the fame and their coin is tied to native, then native ends up with buy pressure. And then, there's something else below as well. I can't read it at the moment.
Wait, let me TLDR.
There we go. Yeah. Too long, didn't read, Pedro. Why wouldn't you want a proven product market fit thing to be on your chain instead of a worse chain, especially if it comes with an occasional famous people? Dude, he gave us a whole juicy tweet paragraph bull posting the whole infra. That's amazing.
What else do you need? What else do you need? The guy is so bullish on pump tires that it doesn't matter. Like that's like we've been saying this, right? We call them RH memes because it's easy to convey a message. It's as simple as that. Pump tires. It was promoted by Richard initially. 20 memes were deployed with pump tires, so RH memes. Fucking like it's so easy to convey that message in one word like in two words together. RH memes. Boom. It's so easy to fucking convey that message, right? That's it. Simple.
Dude, man, I didn't know that this tweet existed until last night on that space. Fantastic, brother. That is fantastic. That is such a great I don't know, piece of ammo on the belt. Like, hey, we have another piece of lore, for the lore page saying, hey, this is Richard bull posting. I need to add
this one, by the way. I haven't done so, but I will add this one. But I explained to everybody that I wasn't adding stuff right now. It's not because I don't want to. It's because I'm doing a big update, and it's taking some time. So I'm not making any deployments or any changes until I release that update. So it's taking a little bit of time, but it is what it is. But anyways, that this one will 100% be added there because it's beautiful. It needs to be there. It's amazing. Look, it gives strength to our cause, right? In the sense that, look, I don't want to associate Richard like he's the founder, right? I don't want a signature from him saying I founded PulseChain. This is my technology. I don't want any of that shit. I think it's smart of him to disassociate from the pump tires, especially because of everything that happened with the SEC, blah blah, with the Interpol thing, it's retarded to associate yourself with these coins. Like, don't do that, right? Don't do that. It's crazy.
It's that, I mean, the infra is so, it's tech, right? The infrastructure is so good that people can just make anything on there, and it could be the most damning, could be the most most degenerate thing ever. And if his name is tied to it all, and it gets super serious and involves let's just say, knock on wood, deaths or something of that nature, then that's some serious shit going on. And his name is tied to it and all that jazz. So I think I totally agree with you, man. The more that he is detached from the signature of hey, this is my product. I don't think we're ever going to get him saying that he made it.
But I don't want that. I hope he never says that. Honestly, I don't want that because it's not good for him. It's like it wouldn't help him at all. Honestly, that's what I think. Honestly, I don't think it would help him directly in any way, right? Associating directly to this product specifically, because it's a cheat coin casino, bro. It's like, why would you want to do that? It's crazy. That's people because somebody was gonna blame you for something for sure, right? 100%. So no, why would you do that? That makes no sense at all. There are some. Don't connect yourself with stable coin, these sorts of bonding curve exchanges. It's why would you do that? No, don't do that. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's right. But overall, man, this is fantastic. And then all of his other tweets as well, man.
And the what? Sorry.
Sorry, my voice is going wacko.
No, it's fine.
All of his other tweets, he's coming out swinging like a bull in a china shop, kind of like Trump-esque style.
Yeah, but that's good, man. That's good. That's the spirit that I like. You know, that's what I like to
Yeah,
see from him. The fighting spirit. You know, like he's still here, he's still fighting, and I like that. I want to see more of that.
definitely like that. Yeah.
I prefer
So,
that over pumping the chain with the OA funds. 100%.
oh,
1000%.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tell us, Pedro. Tell us
What
why.
what I'm saying is that like imagine if I could choose between Richard live streaming and Richard pumping the chain, I would pick Richard live streaming every single like day. Every single day, I would always choose that option
Yeah.
because I think it's way more powerful, much more powerful.
Mm,
It's not even
okay.
comparable right now. Maybe in 6 months or 2 months, I would have a different opinion, but right now, it's in my humble opinion, and I could be wrong, but it's way more important that he live streams to like for it's not even it's to attract more people, right? Because look, I can do this every single day, but I don't have his pizzazz, I don't have his energy, I don't have his intelligence. I'm not him. Like not me or anybody else, right? He's singular, he's unique, he's special. The way that he communicates is just different, so
Mm,
like
yeah.
that's what I like, right? Like in terms of onboarding more people, I think that would be very powerful, right? Much more powerful than just pumping the chain, because we tried that a couple of times, it didn't work. So we know that empirically now it could work, right? I don't know, but in the past when it didn't work, we know, so we tried that and it didn't work. So what we haven't tried is live streaming. Okay, so I told you I'm a scientist, so I want to try different things to see what actually works,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I totally agree with you about about it being more like leverageable. His effort, like if you've only got so many resources, let's just say it's time and money, and
Sure.
I think your idea of him streaming is going to be way more. It's going to reach and impact. The impact of that will be way more, way
Yeah.
heavier, way deeper than
I
just
agree.
a simple pump.
I agree 100%. I think he has presence. He has like his presence is it like it's a different weight, right? You
Mm.
like I would gain confidence, like much more confidence, 100%, because I would see the fucking. It's like a battlefield, and then out of fucking nowhere, like Gandalf appearing like with the fucking army when they're like losing, and Gandalf appears in the hill, right? At
Yeah,
on of whatever, right? You remember Lord of the Rings, right? Like he's appears like with a horse and saves everybody, right? It's the same thing. It's like the fucking wizard, the king appearing, and they're like, nice, now we're gonna fucking win this war. Let's go! Boom.
yeah.
To
That's
rally
it.
the troops, to fucking rally the troops,
You just created a meme there. There you go, meme.hex. You can create that one.
Boom, go for it. No, but honestly, like it's like you're fighting like a battle, and you see the king next to you, and they're like, damn. He's
Yeah,
willing to die on this hill with us, man. That's amazing. Let's fucking go.
yeah.
And I know that he's willing to die anyways, right? Like on this hill, on the PulseChain. I know that, but it's just different, right? When you see it, when you experience it, right? It's just different.
I'm excited, dude. I am so excited.
Me too.
Man, just first of all, the rumors and the Interpol page being processed and updated. That was number one, and then number two, getting all these tweets from Richard. You have to judge him on what he's doing. Like he's just going in there balls deep. No fear. He's just he's being straight with everyone. And I think he's purposely just. Look, if I take a step back, I'm really enjoying it, and I think he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's making as much noise as possible and outrage, so that attention naturally just gets sucked up towards his way, from both within the community and outside the community. It's like, oh, Rich is back. Oh, and he's making all these tweets and outrageous stuff. Oh my, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on this. So I think it's fantastic. It is so exciting.
And look, this is only tweets, right? He was just doing like tweets, right? Just tweets. He wasn't streaming. He wasn't doing videos or anything. He's literally just doing tweets. But the power of live streaming, in my humble opinion, is that you can interact with people live, and that's just the best thing ever, right? Like, at least from my experience, right? That's when Richard had the most outreach, when he could, like, when people liked him the most? The people within like our ecosystem, right? There were a lot of people who hated him. So if he comes back streaming, I also hope he can build bridges, right? Instead of just going after like everybody else. No, just focus on our stuff, like, you know, positively. Like, you can compare, obviously you can do this and that, but like build some bridges with other chains, with other guys, right? Like with Z, with other people, right? Because that's important, in my humble opinion. That could be wrong, of course, but
Yeah.
bridges, it's very important, right? Good connections, love, you understand, like that's important.
I 1000% agree, man. Yeah,
Not
bridges.
everybody is a threat, right? At least momentarily, right? Sometimes they are our allies, right? And we
Yeah.
can help each other. So
I gotta
that's my
say,
perspective.
yeah, no, I agree. From over from the Apu side, it's big. We've gotten so big simply because of those bridges.
Though that video that you sent today, bro, it was amazing, bro. Like the video with the reactions, like I
Yeah.
was impressed, man. Honestly, I was
Brother, we were
impressed with
doing
it.
that every
I
second
love
day.
the
It's
raids. Look, I participate in raids, but they do like in different types of raids. Okay, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say like they're a bit different types of raids. They're in a different topic, let's say, with a different crowd. But I understand the concept. I love raiding. I love doing that. I think it's extremely powerful and it captures the like the attention of that group immediately, right? So like when you showed the video, I was like, this is like I love this. I love this concept, right? They have to stop what they're doing just to what the fuck is happening here,
Yeah.
you know, because it's so unexpected. I love it, you know, absolutely love it.
That's it, man. Man, yeah. So overall, man, it's looking good. And also from the macro perspective, all of these governments needing, you know, a turning quantitative easing, quantitative tightening off, which is basically say, hey, we need to start printing more money. That's
I
looking all
agree.
good. Jeez, yeah. I need some more cash. I need to buy some more.
You need to work harder, bitch.
Yeah. That's true. Brother.
Oh man, no, but yeah, I understand what you mean. I think we're like, this is the we're I think we're approaching, at least in crypto, right, the final leg, right? And look, PulseChain can have its own run 100%. It can last longer. I'm talking about the market in general, right?
Right.
Like not specifically about PulseChain, right? Because there's too many variables for me to know. Like in PulseChain is like just too new. So if it's not going to follow the market, maybe because Richard pumps it or something, like some other reason, but it's harder to predict in that sense. So I don't even try to predict it, right? I'm just I'm just assuming it's going to happen more or less like the rest of the market, right?
Yeah.
So I do think it's going to be until the end of the year, right? We're going to have the big boom. I'm not saying that like this can be a bit different. Like we have, for example, a faster recovery, right? Like we fall, Bitcoin falls like 50% next year or something, but starts to recover like, you know, quicker, right? Yeah, I can totally see that happening, right? A much quicker recovery that people are not expecting. And look, that would be worse. When I say worse, is like it's better, but I say worse for the people who sell, right? Because they're not going to rebuy on time. When they're not, because they would never be like the biggest rug pull. I think it would not be we have a top, like, you know, in December or something. The biggest rug pull, I think, for everybody would be like we have the top, Bitcoin drops like 50% and then immediately starts pumping like again. No fucking body is expecting that ever. They're expecting the normal bear market to 3 years, blah blah blah. So they would be waiting. Bitcoin would pump again, like imagine year all its previous all-time high. Everybody like, oh no, it's gonna drop now, 100% certain, because, and then it would continue. That would surprise a lot, including me. It would surprise me as well, right? So I would love to see that happen. But let's see. I could be wrong.
I agree. So I was just adjusting my mic. I agree.
Sure.
But
fine.
you know what? My sneaky suspicion is that we get. I think I smell a bit of some up season coming. Definitely within the next 2 to 3 months, and I have a feeling that we make some all-time highs within the next 3 months. You know, before the end of year. But also, I think it will be, you know, we make an all-time high, but also, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and we do that up until next year. climbing up to even mid next year, or April to June, so to say. That's what I'm smelling, and that's what I'm like, is this really happening? Is this gonna happen? Wow. So that's what's on my mind at the moment. Not to say that it will, but that's what I'm smelling. Like, yeah, I'm getting that.
No,
wolf.
no, but I like that. I like when it's like a feeling, right? When it's like I'm not looking at any charts, right? This is like, look, I made this prediction like months ago, right? So
Yeah.
I had that feeling, like it's coming towards the end of the year. I don't know why, I just know it. But look, what happens after, I don't know, right? It can be many different things. We can have a typical bear market, or we can have something different. And that something different is what I don't think people would be expecting. Because look, if we behave like a normal market, then people see the blow off top happening near year's end, and then they expect like the normal 50% drop and continuation of just like blah blah blah, going down, a bit of recovery, and then go down again. So that rug pull, I think it would be enormous, like just fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Brutal. But because look, if we pump hard the next couple of months, I'm certain that there are a lot of whales that are sidelined that they would buy near the top. I'm sure. And then they would maybe sell too soon, right? Or sell at a small loss, 30-40%. When I say small, is because it could be like 90%, right? It's a significant loss, but let's say more like not as problematic as a 90% loss or something, but like it's a significant loss. And then they would be forced to buy higher because like the crypto would just start pumping again. They would be like, fuck, no, not again. I could see that happening, right? I could see that happening.
Yeah. I agree.
The largest whales that I know, they're all on stablecoin still. They're not in the market.
Yeah. You know what I saw that was bullish? I think, I saw some videos on Twitter, and the videos were of people lining up in queues waiting to buy gold at the brick and mortar stores. I thought, hey,
that's bullish.
this is bullish.
That is the top. That is the top.
Yeah.
It smells like the top.
Yeah, because when you see mainstream, when you see your mum and dad and sister and friends, mainstream normies go out to line up and buy gold.
Yeah. It's a top. It's a top.
There you go.
Yeah. It's gonna happen the same in crypto, right? Like when they're like, look, I always know because I get a shit ton of phone calls and like invitations and like come to my party, come to my dinner, come do this presentation, or look, I always know like for the past at least since the last the last bull run, man, it has been. It happens, right? It's exactly like I'm describing, right? It's literally this. So I know it's the top, right? Because all of these people are getting into crypto now. So I need to sell. Basically, that's what I know.
Yeah. And it's also bullish from a different perspective, like in my opinion. That hey, it's great to see mainstream Normieville, our exit liquidity line up. Physically go outside and line up.
No, it's good, man. They're getting ready. They're getting ready. Now they're doing with gold. They'll soon do it with crypto, right? So I agree with you. I agree with you.
Exactly that.
But look, guys, there's some metrics that you can always look at that are more or less. They don't tell you the top, but they can kind of point you. And I'm talking about like not even price related. It's Coinbase being the number one app on the Apple Store for a couple of weeks, or Binance or something like that, right? When that happens, you know that you're near the top.
Yes, yeah, man. Pedro, would you like me to read out some comments to you?
Yeah, go. Yeah, let's go, bro. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Okay. You probably okay. I'll quickly go through them. We got Josh. He says that's how early Hex people faded Hex by thinking OA holding big supplies is bad.
Oh
Sometimes
we discussed that exactly.
Okay,
I remember that. Yeah.
Apologize for that one.
No,
okay.
bro. Like in the I think in the beginning I was talking a lot with the chat. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but I think they're kind of stopped replying that much. I think they're just enjoying the show right now. I think the last comment that I read it. It's. I don't know. Actually, no. Sorry, bro. That one. Is it this one that you're talking about?
Yeah.
So no, this one I hadn't read. Sorry, Mo. Sorry, bro.
Oh,
sorry.
That's all right, George. Sometimes you don't have to do mental gymnastics. Yeah.
Yeah,
brother.
true.
Brother. Abdallah, pDAI is this at this moment. I wonder what he's referring to.
Yeah, me like I asked him exactly the same question when he commented that. I asked him like, "What do you mean? What do you mean at this moment?" I didn't get it.
Ah, yes. We got Josh. Why the hex strings decode to a bunch of stablecoin parity reserve?
Ah,
That's a good question.
I can
In the,
speculate.
Let's speculate. Yeah.
Look, my opinion has always been the same. And look, I'm not saying that this is what I'm going to say is correct or not. Just opinion, just my pure speculation. But what I think happened since day one was there was going to be a copy of Ethereum. So there was going to be a plan to do something with the P copies. Okay, something larger than they're just fucking P copies and we don't care. I always thought that, right? And in the beginning, I thought it could be pDAI, right? It could be some way that that they're trying to figure out to actually like find a way to collateralize this, right? I thought that it could be a possibility, sure.
Yeah.
And then everything developed like we had the issue, so it was far more complex than any of the PulseChain devs could figure it out because it was extremely complex, right? So it's understandably hard to predict, right, and to fully understand, right? This is my honest opinion, right? It's not that they are bad devs, it is just that Maker is an extremely complex protocol and they're always upgrading, right? So they were dealing with a version from DAI that wasn't even the newest, right? So there were like too many complications. That's my point, right? So at some point this was like just not easy to do or impossible, and it shifted, right? The attention shifted into something else. That something else was pump tires, right? But I think that's how more or less this developed, in my opinion, right? So
yeah,
to connect with what Josh is saying is that I think a part of Richard wants these native stablecoin backed by PulseChain assets to appear, right? Like what pDAI could have been, right?
Yeah.
And not the same way, but like in a way, right? So I think it's that, right? It's just like he's just sharing his vision with us, right? Through the BitcoinHEX meme group, through the hexadecimal messages, right, that we need to decode. But I think it's more or less that, right? That he wants kind of like a native PulseChain stablecoin, right? But that's my interpretation, right? That's my interpretation.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, Josh, I hope that it's fun. Look, the fact that we got a somewhat older Telegram group, a group chat with these spicy conspiracy, you got to decode these messages and the theory and the narrative around the admin owner being Richard Hart himself or someone close, or it's just like
originally it was Richard, and the only person who could have migrated the group, it's like the owner, right? So I don't see any way that it's somebody else. Like I don't see how it's even possible to be somebody else, but that's just me.
I like it, man. I like it. There you go, Josh. We got Dr. Pulse. I think RH Bitcoin is gonna be big, even with its outrageous market.
Oh man, the two guys making out. Oh my god, why?
And for those who don't know, if you go onto Dex Screener and you type in Bitcoin and click on the Pump Tires Bitcoin from Pulse, and you look at the banner, the banner is being changed essentially every day to something like wacky, and sometimes it's like
it's super gay.
Yeah, super gay. Like some pretty I don't know what you say, it's pretty in your face.
Yeah, but it is what it is, man. That's it's outrageous marketing, I guess.
yeah but
I tell you what, it's better than nothing, I guess. It's better than
nothing. You know what, I like it. I'll be honest, I have been buying more Bitcoin, specifically because of rhmemes.com telling me with all the stats, like, hey, these guys hold at least $5 million worth of Pulse. So I thought, okay, cool. I like that. I'm going to bet around that stat, right? I'm going to speculate. And the current picture for Bitcoin on DexSpinner is Fucktober sucks. Sell everything.
No way. Damn.
Yeah.
It's better now. Okay. Now it's better.
But yeah, I do. I,
Let
I
me
like.
check that. Let me put it here. Sorry, I was.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
I do like the angle that Bitcoin has is that if we're attracting retail and we're attracting exit liquidity and people that want to join in for the short term and the long term and all kinds of people jumping over to PulseChain and they see that there
There
is
we go.
Bitcoin. Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Fucktober sucks. Sell everything, guys. Sell everything. Bitcoin. RH Bitcoin is telling you to sell everything now, immediately. It's a rug pull. October is a rug pull. Fuck it. Damn.
But but Pedro, I like the idea that out of everything that they see when they jump over and they see these RH memes, out of the 20, which one's going to be like the top 3 most recognizable instantly? It's going to be, in my opinion, Bitcoin, PEPE,
Sure.
and maybe Doge or XRP or something like that.
Yeah.
But or Ethereum is up there too. But like Bitcoin is, for me, if I'm a newbie and I'm feeling frothy and drunk on greed and I want to make some money and then
Yeah.
like, whoa, there's a Bitcoin. I know Bitcoin. I've seen it for the past 10 years.
Sure.
Anyway, that's
No,
just
it's a good assumption. Like it's a good hypothesis, I guess. It can definitely happen, right? If it's something that people recognize, they do have a tendency to like things that they recognize, that they feel acquainted with. So,
maybe, yeah. Who knows,
yeah.
man?
Yeah.
And even the Trump one, that's the one. There's so many great ones. Anyway.
And right now we're actually on a sale, I guess, because
Yeah.
everything. Let me check here. Share this time instead. So, BitcoinHEX is pumping 2%. So there we go. Chosen one. The BitcoinHEX is the chosen one. Is the store of value. PulseChain is chosen right now, today, in this instant, as the ultimate PulseChain store of value. So right now, in this very second, okay, in my time zone is midnight 03. BitcoinHEX is the number one store of value. Okay, it can change in any second, but right now, in this very second, it has been the chosen one. So congratulations.
Yeah.
We just won for this very second.
Congratulations.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to read this one out to you, Petro. Chastown, hit the like button. Hit the like. Hit the like.
Yeah, where is it? Where's the hit the like? Oh, Chestown, there we go. Hit the like button. Thank you, Chestown, sir. And do hit the like button, guys. Do hit the like button.
I use all my 4 alt accounts and I make sure to hit the like button on all 4 of them.
Perfect.
Arte Suave Angelo? I probably butchered your name. I do apologize. What's good, my friends? What's up, man? What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
He says, thoughts on the mirrored 404 tokens appearing in everyone's wallets on PulseChain?
I don't know what that is.
Huh.
I did not. I did zero research. I have no fucking idea what mirrored 404 tokens are. No fucking clue.
Yeah,
Zero
brother.
research.
Yeah. Pedro and I, we don't know. So, if you want to give us some context, go for it, man.
Please.
Teach us.
Please do.
Teach us.
Yeah, teach us. Teach us, sir. Mr. Arte Suave. Teach us.
Misfit Capitalist says, I just bought butt. What a piece of shit.
I mean, yeah. It's a butt.
Yeah. Josh, glory happens when RH PEPE is the highest PEPE. Bro, it's, what we were talking about the space last night, Pedro Executing and myself, we were talking about, hey, the PEPE community here on PulseChain is bigger than the PEPE community on Ethereum. And more active, which is, what? That's funny as hell. And that's so good. It is so good. And whatever Almighty is doing, bro, when you type in PEPE Petro in Deck Screener, like the RH PEPE is like in the top 3 at all times. What's going on there?
Oh,
Fantastic.
That's good, man. Good work, Almighty, bro. He's working. He's working his ass off, bro. So I do thank him. I do thank him for the efforts and for taking the leadership with that PEPE community. I like that.
Yeah. Pedro, we have a juicy comment from Kizzy.
I'm searching. I think it's this tweet that I found it. Let me share. Yeah.
Hey, Frog and Pedro, I made a post on X about the RH memes and shared
I think it's this
screenshots.
one.
Yeah, that's the one. How the most deployer created the memes 1 hour before Richard Hutz. Get this shit out of here. What? Maybe you can go over it on Pedro's screen. All the viewers. Thanks, man. Thanks for.
I'm here. I'm here, sir. I do obey your commands as well, guys. So if you have good commands, man, I'm a good soldier. I'm a good soldier boy. I
Hell
respect
yeah.
your order. So here we are. Kizzy, Sir Kizzy, win. I'm sure y'all tracked the Richard Hart memes narrative by now. The 718 address dropped the RH memes on Pump Tires 1 hour before RH even tweeted the link. Okay?
Mm.
Tinfoil is RH holds the keys. He wouldn't risk his brand chilling a random dev with 80% of. Yes, that for me, this is. Yeah, for me, it's very. Oops, sorry, oopsie. This is not even tinfoil hat, in my opinion. It's just fucking best practice, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not that it cannot happen. That risk is not associated with, and then it does something bad. Well, that can happen, 100%. I'm not saying that is
Mm.
impermeable to everything, fucking thing, right? It's not. Like we're all human, but you know,
Yeah.
common sense tells me that a man of his stature, right,
Mm.
of his importance, of his brain power, like you know, wouldn't just fucking risk it all, you know, without knowing who the fuck is behind that, or you know, you understand what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. I think it's a great post. I think it's a great post, Skizzy. Let's I'll read it out to you,
Oops.
Pedro,
Oh,
and
let
so
me
that
just.
others.
These are the screenshots, right, of the times.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, yeah. Create token, 11:34 p.m. whatever February 1st, and this is most wanted, and this is pump. Yeah, pump was the first one, by the way, and you have I saw these these transactions as well to confirm, but this was the first, as you can see,
Mm.
21 because this one was 34 exactly. So and Trump was before most. Yeah, exactly. So,
You know,
Pump
Pedro,
Trump most. Yeah, there we go. Sorry,
what
let me go
Kizzy?
back.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So how interesting is this? You know, it's just a fresh connection that Kizzy has brought up to us. That you
Hmm.
got most pump and trump, the first three, right? The
Yeah,
first three that were created,
yeah.
and then
Actually, say Pump Trump and most, just to be
pump.
yeah
Okay, pump,
accurate.
trump, and most.
Yeah,
Okay, so in that order, pump, trump, and most. You know,
yeah,
first three.
yeah.
Which tokens is he talking about in that latest infamous pump tires bull post from Richard Hart?
Hmm.
The ones we were just talking about before. He was
Sure.
talking about pump.fun and he was talking about the Trump team and the whole family and why they chose Solana because they had the infra.
Yeah,
And what are the first three that are created here, which you know would line up with his thinking and thesis of creating this infra? Trump and pump. It's like
yeah,
what the hell? It lines up.
yeah.
Um, nice work, nice work. It's just another further spider web connection of like, okay, cool. Evidence
I
of the
agree.
thinking,
I agree.
bro. That's cool as. That is
It's
so
good.
cool. That
It's
that that
good.
just
It's good
makes that
information.
yeah, it makes the tweet that we were reading out before, Pedro, even more valuable.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Man,
Um,
good
and
job,
look,
guys.
but look, I think it's like sometimes I'm actually in awe, you know, with the lack of common sense that sometimes people in this
Yeah,
seem to have, right? Because
yeah.
this is common sense. It's like it's not that we're not that we couldn't be wrong, right? Like sure we could be,
Mm,
our analysis could be incorrect, but just using fucking common sense, you know, just common
yeah,
sense, you would like understand that there has to be some sort of connection, right? I'm not saying it's to be like 100% behind it, no, but I'm saying that there's a connection because look, like it's just fucking common sense. The guy tweets about it first, so it's like, what else? What else do you fucking want? Right? You know, in terms of, like he's the first one tweeting. This exists for an hour, and
mm,
then he tweets about it, and nobody uses it for 1 hour.
yeah.
Why? Because nobody knows that it exists, right? It's fucking obvious,
Exactly.
right? So, but this is common sense. Sometimes I think people lack common sense. I think it's actually quite surprising because it's fucking common sense.
Mm,
So everybody should have it, right? That's my assumption. But this is common sense. Look, it's not about my bags. I told you guys. I tweeted about pump tires like way before I even bought any of these coins because I told you I did not catch the initial pump, right? I did not. I'm very open about it. I was still literally sleeping.
yeah, you
So when I woke up, everything was happening. I was like, okay, so I just need to wait usually 30 to 60 days. And that's what I literally did. I waited,
yeah,
but I was talking about these coins already. I immediately liked the coins in the sense that this is like this is super powerful, right?
Mm.
So I had I needed time to digest everything, but I was bullish from day one. I just did not catch the the first transactions, but that's fine. That doesn't concern me at all because I waited for the local bottom and I bought in. It's fine, right?
Good on you, man,
So
dude. The fact that you were
yeah,
there, that's awesome. That is so good.
yeah, but people need like they're like, oh, you're just talking about this shit because you have bags. Nah, man, nah. I'm talking about this shit because it's cool tech, and because finally Richard understood the importance of memes. Like,
Yeah.
good memes. Because look, I'm not like I don't have to like the Tangang shit. I don't like those memes. They're like weak memes. I think they're like crappy memes. They're not good memes. Sorry, man. That's right. Just my opinion. I'm entitled to it. I don't need to like those kinds of memes, right? I like these memes. I think these memes are much better,
Yeah.
much more recognizable. Like they're much like they're boomer memes, but it's acceptable, right? Because a lot of people kind of understand them, and it's very easy to create content around these coins, right? So, man, what is there not to like? So I understood that very early on, even before I bought any. So I was already talking about this before I even had the bag, because they were. It was a good narrative,
Mm.
and we needed that at the time.
Yeah, yeah. It's great infrastructure to help slingshot the chain into more and more attention and relevance outside, in the whole crypto world. Like, it's fantastic. It's so good. And might I ask
Sure.
that Kizzy and anyone else in the chat, like, if you could do another bull post or another post on Twitter, just having two screenshots, the screenshot that you've already made of the three tokens. So you got most, pump, and trump, that same one, and then a screenshot of the tweets that we were reading out from Richard Hart, and just simply highlight the Trump sent, like he mentions Trump in the tweet and the infrastructure over on Sol. If you could just highlight and circle Trump, 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 and then connect it to the Trump token, it's just like, bruh, it's just really obvious. Just like that's his thinking. He like let's just
Look,
hypothesize.
you launched the platform token, right? That's the first one,
Yeah,
platform token, right?
yeah.
Okay, and that was launched with pump tires when deployed, right? It's not even launched the same way the others are,
All
in
right.
my understanding. Okay, because even Morales cannot grab the data from pump correctly. It's weird, right? It's not launched the same way.
Yeah.
That's my understanding, right? If you
Yes.
have better information, please tell me. But that's my understanding of it, that it was launched with the actual code, with the actual smart contract, right? So after
Yeah.
that, you have Trump. The first one after the exchange, coin is Trump. Is not even most is Trump. So I agree with you. I think the mindset is, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
He saw Solana and all the
yeah.
activity and the Trump family going over there, and he's like, "Fuck that shit up. My chain is
Yeah, the
better."
approval. Yeah, the approval. The president likes this shit. So I mean,
Yeah, and his team, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to use this, piece of history as part of my big thesis of like, hey, we need this infrastructure over here on PulseChain, and there you go. Hey,
and
hey,
look,
Pedro.
this
Yeah.
is why I want to, RH to live stream, bro. Because I want to. This is one of like I want to hear him defend meme coins. I want to
Mm,
hear it. I want to see. I want to see his fucking eyes. I want to see if he believes or not. It's
yeah.
just for my own satisfaction. He can like
Dara.
look. I can defend things that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to do, right? But I don't have the same energy. I don't have the same sparkle, right? I can't. And for him, I'm sure it's exactly the same, right? So I just
Right.
want to see if he truly understands this or not. If he's just doing this because we need this shit, right? I
Yeah.
would love if he did, if he actually understood the fucking power of meme coins, if he was actually on board. I don't need
Yeah.
that to be happy. Sorry, I don't need that to buy more of these RH memes. That's not my point. My point is just as like to be satisfied, right? To see
Mm,
if he actually grew and understood, and if he's on actually on board with this concept, or if he's just doing this because the chain needs it, right? But
yeah.
this is my personal curiosity, right? I cannot.
Yeah.
It's impossible for me to read that from a tweet. I can interpret. I do interpret his tweets as
Body
like he has
language.
grown and he now understands this, but I would need to see him actually speak about this, and
Yeah.
defend
Agreed.
these like these memes. Not this one specifically, but the memes in general, right?
Memes in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to give you a bit of a hint of look, if I want, I love that idea, and it makes me think of him shilling the crap out of a hex back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Shill, shill, shill. If he's got that, like, in hindsight, you could view Hex as a meme coin in many perspectives. So if he has that same passion and energy, shilling Hex his own meme coin or utility coin, depending on
Yeah.
how you look at it, seeing that body language over here regarding Pedro's idea of like the memes in general, I think that you might see some connections there. Pedro, I just saw an update. I should tell you.
Tell me.
And if you go back to the Bitcoin deck screener chart, they changed the. He's watching the stream right now,
Dude,
bro.
he's watching the stream for sure, bro. Look, man, whoever you are, keep going, keep
Keep
working,
doing
bro.
it.
I love you. I love you, bro.
It's funny.
Not gay stuff, please. Don't not gay stuff, man. Like that is okay. If you want to do that, like it's your call, bro. But like, I'm not into gay stuff. So let me just share it here. Sorry. That's just me personally, right? So if you're into gay stuff, like, good for you, bro. I don't care about your personal life, but like this is okay. I prefer, like, I like the other one too. The fucked October, that was, but the Peacock holding Bitcoin, this is nice, man. It speaks to the chain because of Peacock pumping. So smart. I like that, bro. Smart. I approve of this. I
Funny.
approve of this.
It's good. It's good.
Huh. Maybe
Pedro,
we'll
I'll
be
read
able.
out.
Maybe we'll be able to identify who he is, right? Because he's doing so
Yeah.
many that at some point there'll be some cross reference, right? Like, I saw this style somewhere, right? So you understand what I mean? Maybe.
Yep. Yep. He's got a signature to him.
Signature. We all have a, like, every time I make a website, people already told me, I can see your signature. I understand your.
Yeah.
So okay, I think we do have a signature, I guess.
Agreed. Agreed. Our crypto lover says, Pedro,
Yep.
RH 100% owns the supply.
I mean, I can speculate on that, and I think the same. I think it's the same behavior as the way it's showing, at least until now, the same type of behavior, right? But I don't know. Could be somebody else. 100%. Yes. I don't think it is. I think it's RH, but could be somebody else.
Yeah, I speculate the same, crypto lover.
Yeah.
Pedro, when people argue this, they are gaslighting and playing dumb, like RH Maximalist.
I mean, maybe. Look, I tend to. It's like Somi, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to believe in the person, right? That he's not that, like, look, that he has whatever concerns that person is expressing, right? Or whatever belief system that they're expressing. I will try. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt in the sense that, okay, I'll believe that you believe in what you're saying. Okay, I don't know, right? We, after some time, we make a judgment, right? Rich Maxi, for example, I think he's honest in the sense that look, if he doesn't believe, he's not going to say, oh, I believe in this because, like, no, he says, like, look, you guys can like it, but I don't fully understand this. I don't criticize that approach, right? um it's fine, right? You don't have to understand it. You need, like, some people need more time. Others like it's faster. Others, like, sometimes don't even never like it. Look, I hate tax tokens. I'm very open about it. I don't understand why people like that shit. But look, they pump as well. So it is what it is. I accept that. Okay, I
Yeah.
accept that. I will miss those. I am okay with it. And it is what it is, right? It's a
Yeah.
personal choice. It's a preference, right? And other people are entitled to their preferences, right? It doesn't mean that these coins won't completely destroy the others. They will. No, right? They will, right? They will completely outperform the others, like, by hundreds of hexes, as they are
Yeah.
now. How do you know? Do you know how much hex would have to catch up, or ink,
No.
or like? But you can do the math. They're down
I-
90%. This, for example, hex is down whatever, right? Like 80%. I don't know the number, right? It doesn't matter. Like 80, 90%, whatever number is,
Yeah.
from all time high, right? No, actually, if you measure from lunch, let's say from lunch, and they're like, around lunch price, right? Even if they're down now, let's say they're around lunch price, right? Most is like 2,000x up. So you just fucking do the
Mm.
math. it's it's very difficult. It's not that is impossible, but fuck,
Yeah.
just it's very hard, right? So it is what it is. you know, it's math.
It is. It is. Ooh. It's the PWBTC guys.
Ooh, man! If it's the PWTC guys, like, thank you guys for, like, giving so much attention to it. Thank you, honestly. I hope you guys continue, like, because look, what sometimes people don't understand is that even if you put the gayest, it doesn't matter changing. You're, for example, what the guys did with DAI. If you check DAI on deck screener, as we can do right now, give me a second. Let me let me check DAI. Where is fucking DAI? DAI. Where is DAI? You have to be here somewhere. Ah, there we go. If I go to DAI and I check these emojis here, look at this shit. Like so much hate here, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like for the meme coin, like the others are not like this, obviously, right? They're like they don't have this. So I know it was like the pDAI guys that they were like hate, but this
yeah,
is good.
yeah.
You don't understand, guys. This is good. This
It
is
is.
not bad. So like when you're trying to hurt and like by giving it attention, that's like the most retarded thing you can ever do. That's why I don't think it's the PWTC guys, because I think they would understand this, right? If you're just giving it attention, it's not you're not doing what you want. You're doing the opposite. It's like Richard when he was like insulting other people, saying Hex is better. He was just rage baiting everybody, right? Like he was waiting for them to to fish on the hook and just come debate him. Like it's the same thing, right? If you're doing
Yeah,
this and you don't like the coin, don't touch the coin. I'm giving you free advice on how you can hurt us harder, right? Better. So listen to
yeah,
this advice because it's good. Don't pay attention to it. Don't speak about it. That's how we do it. That's it. Simple stuff. You know, this is not difficult. So if you actually don't like these coins and you're changing the banner and like you're not helping yourself, bro. So I don't. That's why I think it's somebody who actually likes the coin, right? Because I think it's very like if they're making all these changes, they understand that it will grab people's attention, right? So
yeah,
maybe I think
yeah,
they want the attention for that coin. I think.
yeah. I think so. I think you're right. I think you're right.
Like I'm just speculating, right?
Yeah, yeah. Kirkwood, who owns the RH Bitcoin text reader? That's what we're trying to figure out, bro.
Please no gay stuff. Yes, man. Please no gay stuff. You don't
Yeah,
understand what you're talking about, like me neither, bro. I never understand what you're actually talking about, to be honest. I don't.
BitcoinHEX. Pedro and I were discussing the Bitcoin RH Bitcoin deck screener banner, the cover photo up the top, because it keeps on getting changed every day,
Yeah.
nearly every 6 hours or so. And then Pedro was like, "Yeah, please no gay stuff," because there was some gay imagery up there.
Amazing.
Oh, man.
And what else,
Did you
Frogboy? What else?
ZK Pulse was on my mind. Did you see that incredible pump
Yes.
yesterday? It went up
Like
280.
200, yeah, 200%, right? On ZK
Crazy.
Pulse. Well, actually, let's check ZK Pulse. Give me just a second. Yes.
ZK. Yeah, BitcoinHEX. Okay, I'm caught up.
Okay, give me a second. So okay, there we go. ZK Pulse, right? Oops,
Yeah.
not this. ZK Pulse. Is it dumping already? It should be, right? Not here on the first page. Let's see, second page. Is it here? No. It's
Third
dumping hard. There we go. No, 12% is not bad.
after a 200%. Yeah, I think
No,
that's pretty
yeah,
good.
exactly. It's good. It's good.
True that.
Okay, let me. Oh, it's a nice pump. Look, just adjust here a little bit. Oh, it's a very nice pump. Let me shorten the chart. There we go. Ah, see, it's a good recovery. Boom. There we go.
Yeah.
Nice liquidity still. Yeah, it's.
I would love to see. I don't know. After you've done all the major updates and later on when you got free time, if you can view the burned stats, the burnt, burnt liquidity, burnt tokens. So I think this
but
one has 56% burnt or something.
no, it's here. It's here. Look, we're looking at it right
Oh.
now. It's here. It's the first one. It's a balance here. This is the burn one. Like, look at the address.
Oh, there
This
you
is
go.
the dead address, right? Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. You're welcome. This one has 50% of the liquidity burn. So, yeah. Yeah.
So cool.
And it is extremely cheap. Look at this. Like, compare this to the average RH memes. It's down 91%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's an interesting one because it's really good. It's pretty cool tech. I like it.
And
It's
I
quite-
think it was like I heard this like people saying this in other like Twitter spaces, but Firewall bought the top of I think it was ZK Pulse, right? So funny.
Like 50 grand worth at the top.
Yeah, yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. It's is it this one? Probably it's one of these, right? So
Probably,
I
yeah.
think, I'm not sure, right? I didn't see, right, but I would assume one of these, I guess.
I want World Liberty Fries to put their token in the scope page, please. World Liberty Fries. I know
It's
you're listening.
very easy. You just go to scope. I think I'd like we haven't had any tokens added for quite some time. I think you just go to add token and you boom, add token,
Boom.
right? So yeah,
Yes,
this is it.
please.
Boom. Just put the
I'm always
contract
on the
address and
scope.
proceed to payment, basically, and then it will pop up everything. But we already have a bunch of them here, which is I'm actually impressed, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually impressed. So man, this is good. I love this. I hope people add more tokens so that I have more information, right? I'm not
Yeah.
going to do the work for you guys. I just want to chill now. The
Yeah.
product is there. You can add value to it if you want, and help
Good, man.
us grow the website, grow the cause by
Yeah.
doing so. And the information will be there available for everybody, but you will be the
Fantastic.
first one to have it when you add the token, because you'll be there just waiting, right? It appears and you're the first one to see. So you have the advantage of by adding a token, right? Is that you'll see it before everybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That, bro,
And
did you?
you get
Yeah.
free promotion on this fucking show every single time that we do it.
That's
Because look,
that's a really
we're
good
looking
point.
at these coins, we're promoting this coin. Like, I don't look at each one every single day, right? Like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But we're going to see, people are going to see the names here. Then we're like, ooh, it's
Yeah.
there. They made an effort to be there. I like this. Pedro is speaking about this coin. I like it. Pedro is a smart guy. So,
Yeah.
let me buy a little bit of this coin. See,
Yeah.
that's how it
That's
works.
why that's why I bought Groper, because he was the second one on the scope page. I thought, hey, he's supporting Pedro. I gotta support this project if he knows the value and sees Pedro, and he's up here, on the scope page straight after erection, because that was the first one.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, hell yeah.
That could have been added by the admin. Nobody
Oh,
knows.
maybe.
Who knows?
But,
It's a mystery. It's a
but
mystery.
I subscribe to the hypothesis that hey, good on these guys. I'm a
Exactly.
supporter too.
Exactly. Man, if you have the coin there, it doesn't even matter if I like it. Whoever launched it, right? I don't that doesn't it doesn't concern me, right? At
Yeah,
all. If it's there, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna share it when it pumps. That's it, right? No
yeah,
like, I will not even look at who launched it. I don't care. Some of them I know, right? But some others I don't, and I don't care. It doesn't concern me at all. If it's there, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna show it, and that's it, right? Yeah.
that's right.
When it pumps, of course. Like, you need to make a little like effort to attract me. You need to hook me, right, into sharing. And
Yeah.
oh, look, this is going up 20%. Oh, this is interesting. You need to hook me.
um, Pedro, did you see just 2 weeks ago? Peacock was at 2 million market cap,
Yes, it's crazy. Actually,
and
let's see the peacock chart.
now it's at essentially 9 million, just like that.
Man,
9 mil.
peacock is. This is
Peacock.
the weekly chart. It doesn't look bad at all, man. Like, look at this pump. It's crazy pump, man. Like,
It's a
of
strong
course
one.
there's a correction. This pump was like close to 300%, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, in 1 week it's good. It's not bad. So total liquidity 300k. Actually, I need to add the market cap here. It's not here. Okay, sorry about that.
Oh.
It's in the market cap is probably on the overview page, but I forgot to add it there. It's a small update. It's what's a market cap? There we go, 10 million, around 10 million. So
Wow.
it's good. It's good, man. They're strong. Peacock is very strong, man. Peacock is very strong. Good volume and good liquidity. This coin is it's looking good. Look at this holders, man.
Yeah.
4,700 holders. The coin is still quite concentrated, to be honest. Like, look at the amount
Yeah.
of holders and the concent. Like, this is actually bullish as hell.
Yeah. And Pedro, could you teach us for our, for me being a dum dum, and for
No, no,
others that are,
nobody
could
is.
you
Nobody
teach
is.
us why the concentration, why that's bullish to Pedro when he sees that high
Sure.
percentage?
When I see high concentration, it means that a lot of the coins are with whales, right? Are with people that hold a lot. Like, few people hold a lot of the supply, and I like that, right? It means that it's Sure, one of them could easily move the chart, but it means that there's less people who can do that, right? So I prefer that setup, right?
Less people to
That's
dump on you.
exactly. And the coins are the most concentrated that it's the best opportunity to buy. Usually that's how it is, right? So
Yep.
um, yeah,
That's awesome. That is awesome. I love the sort by pulse bags. That is so helpful. I've been using that every day.
sorry, which one?
When you're on the homepage and you're looking at the
Uh-huh.
overview, sort by pulse.
Yeah. I get it.
That's
Sort
been
by
great.
PLS, right? Because and look, Hexy here is crazy, right? Look at
Yeah.
Hex, man.
What the hell,
So
dude?
undervalued, right?
What?
It's crazy, bro. It's
To
crazy,
think
man.
that
It's
the
insane.
people holding Hex have 25 mil in their side pocket.
Yep. And only look at the number.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's nothing. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yikes, man. Yikes.
Yeah.
It's so good. So good.
It's crazy. It's actually crazy, man. It's actually crazy.
Well, Pedro, what else has was there anything else you wanted to teach and communicate and let us know and update us
No,
on?
no, I don't think so. I think it was more about discussing richer tweets, right?
Right.
Because they were like quality, especially that one, right? The one about pump tires. That's the one we
Yeah.
cared the most about. I also liked when he aggressively told. What's his name? What I don't remember the guy's name. Costa, Cory Costa,
Yeah.
that guy. I don't like him, and like he told him to shut the fuck up, fag.
Yeah.
How is it the
Cryfagging.
Cryfagging? Imagine being the guy that he throws that word at you. That it's gonna be word forever. So it's gonna be, bro. You're linked to that word forever. Congratulations,
You're in the
Cryfag.
law.
You're in the lore for the wrong reasons. Congratulations, you fucking
The
Cryfag.
birth.
You little bitch.
You are the reason why this word
Fucking
exists. Jeez.
I don't like him anyway, so it's good. I was like, yeah, nice. Yeah, fuck you.
Man, yeah, he's been on fire with the tweets, just outrage
Yep,
and
I like
baiting
it.
everyone and contradicting himself here and there to bait people into like blah blah blah. It's just
But you said something 20 years ago
Yeah.
that I love it. It's amazing. It's good, man. I want to see more of this content, right? And I want to see the upgrade, right? The maybe just a Twitter Spaces, no video, just audio, right? Maybe something like that. You see, it's already an improvement, right?
Yeah.
I can imagine like Richard muting everybody, like when people go too crazy, right? I can already see famous like going at him, like for some reason, like mute. Shut the fuck up! Bro. I would love to see that. Even me, please. I'll be there. I want to be muted, man. I want to be fucking muted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's part of the that's part of the fun and culture too.
it's part of the Richard Hart experience,
The
right?
yeah,
It is
yeah.
part of the experience.
Nah, it's fantastic, man.
I agree.
Pedro, would you like to play the Pepe theme?
Oh shit! Yes,
Because
yes,
that
yes.
is gonna
Let's go. Where is
vibe it up
the
even
what
more.
is the Pepe team? Ooh. Ooh. Let's go. Let's
Easy
go. Do I have him here? Yeah. Did it not change? Oh yeah, in Pepe mode I cannot change. Wait, right. I'll change it in a minute.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, I love this Pepe mode, guys. This is amazing. This is top dev. This is top dev shit, bro. This is top dev shit.
It
It's
is.
amazing. Pepe mode, bro. Where have you seen this type of concept? This is amazing. DGen mode.
Degen mode.
Man, it's amazing. Let me.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Can you
god.
Shut up.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Can you please shut
I
up?
will not shut up, Matty.
Oh my god.
No,
Can you
I
please
refuse.
shut up?
I need to do one of Cory, man. Actually, now that is the not Cory, the
Cryfagging.
Cryfagging. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do a new one, Cryfag. This one is gonna be expensive, guys. So you need to drop some polls for that one. I'm kidding. I should make that one like tier one just for fun, just because it's such a good one, bro.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, can you please
I
shut
will
up?
not shut up, Matty. I
Oh
will
my
not shut up.
god, can you please shut up?
Which one do you have more? We have the Solana one. This one is so fucking ridiculous, man. This is like for the Solana guys. For the Solana guys, there we go. He says absolutely nothing, guys. He's like, I don't even understand what he's saying. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Just craziness. Anyways, man, you can have fun with the website. As you can see, you can have fun with it while you're looking at data. And soonish, we'll see soonish. Um, we'll have more stuff that you can do, right? It's like
Yeah,
irrelevant
yeah.
stuff. It doesn't count for nothing, but you can have fun. That's the goal, is to
Yeah.
have fun, basically. So, actually, Frogboy, we can have to speak sometime, like maybe tomorrow or something. Well, when I say tomorrow, is like, yeah, we're in the, it's weird. But we need to speak, basically. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
About the
Yeah.
thing. About the thing.
All yours, bro. All yours.
Perfect. Okay. Anyways, guys, I think that's it, man. Is there anything? Oh, and the music. What the music stopped for a while, man. I kind of forgot. Sorry, guys. I completely forgot about the music. You guys didn't tell me. Oh, I love the music. But anyways, I think that's it, man. Like, do you have anything else that you want to talk about, sir? You want to speak?
No, just it was a good. It was just fun, bullish, exciting. We have Richard Hart back, and he is making a massive, what do you call it? Bull in a china shop, smashing all the china, and people are going, Cryfag, and yeah, man, it's attention. We're sucking up the attention. Richard Hart is he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's back in his front seat, and he's just like, he's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing.
Oh, guys, and tomorrow, before I forget, tomorrow there is a debate between me and RH Maxi. And the debate is Hex versus eHEX versus BitcoinHEX.
Oh my god,
This is the debate. This is the topic.
this is gonna be so good.
So yes, that will be a fun one. I hope. I hope I can make it entertaining. I'll try my best.
Do it. Yeah, man, you will. Best of luck. Hey, shout out if you need any memes or ideas or questions from us in the chat. We can send them through.
Guys, just appear and ask them there and provoke and be crazy. You know, that's what I like. That's what I like to see. Craziness during the stream, during the debates. Put wood into the fire. Throw fucking wood into the fire when you see a fire. Just go crazy. Go insane. That's what I like. You know, insanity. Chaos. I love it. Because I'm sure there will be a lot of people on the other side hating us. So, you know, especially because in my list, in my humble list, it's BitcoinHEX, eHEX, and then Hex. So I'm gonna be hated by everybody. By everybody. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's man,
my
you're gonna have
goal.
to teach us. I don't even know that there were like 4 or 5 hexes. I didn't even know.
There's like, yeah, there's others, but like these are the 3 ones
Oh,
that I care about. Yeah. Because there's other forks of Ethereum, right, that have Hex. So
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, but like I don't give a shit about that. These are the ones that I care about, you know, and like the market cares about. These are the 3 that the market like cares about,
Yeah.
I guess, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, have fun, bro. Have fun. That's gonna be
Yes.
good.
I think it's gonna be 2:15 EST time, something like that, 2:15 p.m.
Ooh.
EST, I think. So
I hope I can make it.
okay, I hope you can.
Alrighty, bro. What
Anyways.
do you want to let the chat and the viewers know before you head off, or before you?
Yeah, just gonna say goodbye, man, to the guys in the chat. You know, I like to say goodbye to each and every single one of you guys because I'd like to make this personal. You know, it's my style. So Misfit, Capitalist, thank you, sir, for joining. BitcoinHEX, as usual, sir. Thank you for being present. Thank you for being present. And my mouse is okay. There we go. Kirkwood, as like he's a usual guest to the pub. So Crypto Lover as well. Thank you, sir, for the comments. George, Kizzy, and thank you especially for the tweet. That was a very good tweet, very good moment for us to dig through, you know, Pump Tires launch basically. Arte Suave, thank you, sir. Dr. Pulse, Chestown, Abdallah. I think George already mentioned you. Frogboy, of course. There we go on the chat. Frogboy, thank you, Frogboy. Thank you, sir, for being here, for making this stream so fucking special. Abdallah, and who else? Who else was here? I think that's it, man. I think those were those were the guys, I think, if I'm not forgetting. Oh yeah, the me Mexican, sir. Thank you so much. And Kirill, I'm not sure if I said it, Kirill already. And yeah, that's it. I think this is it. This was everybody. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here, being part of the show, and I hope I return soon. But there's more movement. Either prices go up, either Richard, something happens to make me come out of my of my lair. Yeah.
Good on you, Pedro. Thanks for another awesome stream. We will be
Thanks,
rooting for you tomorrow. Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
We'll try and make that and post some great shit posts in the comments or something.
Let's go. Let's go. We want that. We deserve that, guys. We absolutely deserve that. So participate. Send as many crazy comments as you want, and my goal. I'm gonna have fun, right? My goal is to always have fun. So I know I will have fun debating this crazy topic and fun topic. It's a fun topic, actually. It's a very fun topic because it's very subjective, right? But to me, it's about price, so it's very objective, actually. So and this is what I'm gonna argue, right? Just look at the fucking website ROI, and we're winning already. Like, it's very hard for you to catch up. It's not that you can't, but like, good luck, guy. Good luck catching up this season, bro. You can't. Sorry, already missed the boat. So it is what it is. But it's like, the funny thing is like, it's still a good opportunity to buy, right? They did crazy numbers from the launch, right? But they didn't do crazy numbers from like the bottom yet, right? The local bottom. So you still have plenty of time, right? Plenty of time. But it's already fun that you did already have some crazy numbers from launch, so it's fun.
Well done, Pedro. Well done, bro.
All right, guys. Woo. Thank you, and thank you, sir. Thank you, Frogboy, for helping out and for making this show absolutely epic, sir. As usual.
Nah, it's all you, man. It's all you. I'm just here to have fun with you.
Perfect. Me too, man. Right. Awesome. That's why it works.
That's it.
All right, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna cheat out. So thank you so much for being here, and we'll speak soon. Bye bye. Take care.
See you guys. Bye.
See you. Bye.